videos in Unit 1. We are discussing about e-commerce application e-finance. We discussed in discussion of e-finance, we understood that e-banking is also a part of it. And next we discussed about e-marketing in 2 videos. Briefly we discussed marketing is nothing but making available product to consumer. Buying or not, that is different issue. But the product is available to the customer for his need, for satisfying his need, is the challenge of a company to make aware about the product to the customer. So next we discussed about e-tourism. Tourism, the all tourism activities from dream to fulfill of dream is doing through online is called as e-tourism. Now we are going to discuss about e-banking, electronic banking. This is e-finance, e-marketing. E-tourism. E-tourism starts from dreaming. Then we will Google it. Next we will book it. Next we will enjoy. That enjoyment we will share with other friends and relatives. Again, they may dream and they may Google it. That is a cycle. E-travel or e-tourism cycle or tourism cycle. E-banking, electronic banking. Okay. That is virtual banking. Virtual banking means customer cannot see the bank, but with the help of technology, we can conduct the banking activities anywhere in the world. Okay. So due to this technology, we are not going to bank to withdraw money. And later, we were not visiting the bank to deposit money. Now we not needed to go to bank. Just go to a e-bank store is there, e-bank shop or e-bank will be there. There are all the facilities you can enjoy. Presently, that was constructed or installed by the banking organizations. The major types of e-banking are ATMs, smart cards, phone banking, internet banking. ATMs were the first electronic revolution in banking transactions. They separated withdrawals from the branch. People who needed money, they were approached the ATMs 24/7. So that is one revelation. Later, ATMs were upgraded with deposits. Later, ATMs were upgraded with the check request, balance inquiry, mini statement, and other features. Features itself. Okay. And in the bank itself, you need not to go to the clerk for upgradation of your passbook. There is a separate machines are available to get upgradation of your passbook, and there are separate machines are available for check deposit. Okay. And 24/7, you can find the status of your account and the balance in your account and e-transactions, balance transfer through NEFT, RTGS, IMPS, like that. Okay. So that is the major changes, revolutions which came into banking business with the introduction of information technology, smart cards, debit cards and credit cards, and phone banking over phone or with message. Now, SMS facilities, State Bank of India is offering, giving a number, and you want to know the balance through WhatsApp. Earlier, SMS message is there. Presently, in WhatsApp number is there. Just you register that WhatsApp number, and just to give the number BAL, and your account, last four digits of your account number, maybe mobile number, I think. Okay. Immediately you will get the balance. You know the status. You will get a mini statement like that. Phone banking, home banking. Okay. For the pandemic, during the pandemic, all the public sector banks are reaching to the customer's home for giving the services at their home. So either deposit or whatever it may be, all the services. The bank clerk will reach the senior citizens' home and whatever the necessities they need, they will provide by taking the COVID-19 protocols. Okay, that is home banking, internet banking. Internet username and password was given to you, and you can take and do the activities what the bank branch is doing. Okay? E-banking is nothing but electronic banking. It is a great innovation in banking field. Earlier, banking was conducted in traditional manner, and there were no such innovations in earlier. But the present banking system, many innovations are came into picture. Information revolution led to the evolution of internet, which led to e-commerce, continued by evolution of in the development of e-commerce, e-banking plays a predominant role for payments. For payments. Okay. So earlier, banks are separated from e-commerce. Now banks are part and parcel of e-commerce because of e-banking, electronic banking. E-banking started in 1980s, and Stanford Federal Credit Union was the first who offered online internet banking services to all of its members in 1994. In foreign, it is started in 1994 itself, and in India, it may be around 1999 or 2000, like internet bank. And it was later moved to many countries. The technology was transferred to the many countries and many banks. Now each and even small bank also is offering electronic services. The advantages of e-banking are 24 by 7. ATM services, credit card, debit card, internet banking are available 24 by 7. Earlier, there is a time limit is there for NEFT transactions. After 7, NEFT may not work. Now the government RBI changed and permitted to do NEFT and RTGS transactions by 24 by 7. It is fast and efficient. Okay? Earlier, the construction work, the contractors are having different locations where works are going. Every Saturday, they will pay the money to their contractors. So what they are doing, the people are taking the money from head office and moving to contract place by Saturday itself. Saturday evening, they are paying cash. Okay. So now presently, what they are doing, they are collecting the accounts, bank accounts of all the workers. They are transferring online. There is no physical transfer, and that is recorded. And the transaction is very fast as well as efficient itself. It is quite convenient and easy to operate. Very simple. There is no need to go to Bangalore site. The money we can transfer to their accounts from the head office itself. Raitu Bandhu, which is introduced by KCR, DBT, direct benefit transfer, which we are enjoying for gas connection. Okay. And MNREG, Mahatma Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Program, that amount payment of wages payment for that program, and PM Kisan Yojana, Every 3 months or 6 months, he will transfer 2,000 to the accounts of farmers. Jan Dhan Yojana was transferred in the accounts of women accounts. All these are happening and reaching to the direct customers. Direct customers are beneficiaries with the help of this electronic banking. It's quite and convenient as well as also easy to operate. It's a generally secure. Yes, where the transaction is happen, when it is happened, when it is reached to the customer, when it was credited. After credit is over, then what happened in customer's account, everything is recorded. So whether you had knowledge about blockchain technology, I don't know. Now the banks are trying to use blockchain technology. Each transaction at the level of past one to the other is recorded from one block to the other block. Connections are made to one block to the other block, and financial institutions are now trying to adopt blockchain technology for secure transactions. Secure transactions. In the Telangana government, which is running e-chit, I think. I'm not sure about the application. It is all the registered chit fund companies have to register themselves in that e-chit, which is given portal given by the Telangana government, and they have to registered and all the transactions are recorded. There may not be possible of fraud doing by the chit fund companies. So that with each tar, that portal is running with the help of blockchain technology. Time permit, just to Google what is blockchain, how it works, and how it is benefit for banking. Just you understand it. So the transactions in electronic banking are secure. It is ubiquitous. No frauds are there. No frauds may be limited to zero. Many banks are trying to do that one. A separate department every time it is checking the any frauds are happening, going to happen, any hacking is happening, going to happen. They are doing that one, trying to secure their accounts and software. It has no time constraints. Maximum constraints were reduced to maximum. Earlier, when the ATMs were introduced and the transaction are unfruitful, if the ATM transaction is unfruitful, usually what we have to do, we have to take a slip, ATM transaction slip. And that slip we have to move to our home branch. It is in Chevella, but my account is in Chevella. I did transaction in Hyderabad, Medipatnam. So with that slip, I have to move to my home branch. I have to fill up a form, attach the slip, raise a complaint. It takes 15 days to settle that transaction, to credit to my account or to debit to my account. So maximum these type of constraints for electronic banking was minimized by the banking organizations. Now presently we can't say no time constraints. We can't say constraints, but still they are coming. Okay. Here it has no time constraint means 24/7 is nothing but no time constraint. Okay. It allows you to access your account from virtually anywhere. I want to know the balance in my account. I have to go to my home branch and wait in line. And when my turn is there, I have to tell my account number or I have to give my passbook. Then they will update my passbook. Then only I will know my account balance. Presently, earlier I already told that. Okay, there is a one mobile number is there. Just you can dial to that mobile number and click 1 for balance, click no 2 for mini statement, click 3 for compliant, like that. They updated the software. Okay, virtually without any time constraint, we can access our account. The operating cost per unit services is lower for banks. The advantage to the banks are to reach 13 million people is giving the services to all these people is an infrastructure or human capital. It needed very large. But introducing this technology in the banking services, now it made possible to the all the banking. Whether you believe or not, banks are merging. Earlier 27 banks are made 12, but the offices are reduced to the branches are reduced to maximum extent. Suppose 2000, all 27 banks offices are 2000. Now they are making operating with 1200 branches. 1200 are like that. So to reach the customers, branches has to be increased. But now branch numbers are not increasing; they are decreasing. But customer reach is increasing. Reduces the infrastructure cost. Just I already told regarding that. Okay, cost is reduced. Infrastructure cost is reduced. It leads to increased customer satisfaction automatically. Earlier depends upon the mood and interest of bank clerk. Services are dependent. Now bank clerk is set aside, and without bank clerk information, okay, we are getting services, improved customer interaction, reduce payment surcharges, and it offers payment options. Different payment options are there. It offers convenience to customers as they are not required to bank premises. No need to visit branches for certain type of services. There is very low incidence of errors. Maximum we are experiencing electronic banking from 2000 onwards, and we know what errors are happening, and we experienced that those errors are minimized by the banking software or banking companies. Ease of transactions and monitoring. Customer can obtain funds at any time from ATM machines. You can find the ATM machines. Customer can easily transfer the funds from, that is not funds, that is funds. Okay, na? Customer can obtain funds at any time from ATM machines. 24/7 you can withdraw your money from any ATM. Earlier, you are a customer of Andhra Bank, you can get money from the Andhra Bank ATMs. Later, all the bank ATMs are integrated with the accounts. So if you are having a State Bank of India debit card, you can get the money from Andhra Bank ATM. And earlier, whatever the check deposit, whatever the money you want to deposit, where your home branch is there. Suppose your account is operated by Dilshnagar branch of State Bank of India, you can deposit money in State Bank of India of Dilshnagar branch. Or you can deposit money, now you can deposit money in Medipatnam branch of your account, which is existed in Dilshnagar branch. Multi-branch banking, that is called. Okay? So customers can easily transfer the funds from one place to other place electronically. Now the bank amount to transfer from one place to another place, foreign to India, India to foreign, that is possible now. Earlier, Western Union, I had and I know very well. Okay? Western Union branches are there. They used to collect money from foreign relatives or friends, and now they will give money to the people who are living in India. Okay. Now they can't find Western Union money transfers. So the foreign person is having the bank account in bank account SBI, State Bank of India, Dilshnagar branch. And he will transfer the money from his Dilshnagar branch, who is operating from foreign itself, and to your account. Or he will give you ATM card and PIN number, withdraw that. Okay. So transfer of funds is very easy. E-banking services are EFT, electronic fund transfer. Any branch banking, just I told, ATMs, SMS banking, POS. POS in the sense We will find in everywhere you will go in either shops or whatever it may be. One machine you it will be available to access your credit card or money. You can swipe your card in that machine and type your PIN. Money will be transferred from your account to the trader's account. Those are called POS machines, point of sale machines. Now, due to pandemic, that number is increased. Even small business houses are also having POS machines, debit card, credit cards, banking kiosks, and Swift. That is a foreign. Uh, our traders are getting money from this account, Swift account. Okay, a separate channel transfer from money to Indian importers, exporters, and importers. Corporate automated clearing houses. These were used to serve the corporate houses. So limitation of free banking are not up cost either. Want to introduce software, that one, it takes much cost. Computers, software, maintenance, yeah, other infrastructure is needed to be installed. Training and maintenance, we have to, whenever in 1991, when the computers were introduced, later banks were introduced, banks were computerized. Many people who are working in the bank were opposed to that one. And many people, those who are yet to retire or 3 or 4 year service, they usually told, we are going to retire. What is the need to learn that? Even training was given to many people. And presently, everybody is doing the transactions through computer. One issue with this e-banking is the security. Okay? Every time, either our opponent to countries or the people with the habit of hacking try to derail our banking system, which is backbone of economy. And that security is helping us. High security, high firewalls, helping us to save from them. Legal issues automatically, that is everywhere it is there. Okay, legal issues. And next video we will discuss about e-advertising. Okay, students, bye. Okay, last 4 videos what we learn are: number one, we learned the first one is e-finance. One is the e-finance. E-finance. Next one is e-marketing. E-marketing. E-marketing features. Difference between, this is important. Difference between traditional marketing and electronic marketing is important. Scopes, objectives, tools, importance, role, advantages, disadvantages, limitations. There's some statistics about that. Next one is e-tourism. Just to understand the e-tourism cycle, we will dream and later we will research on that particular. Next booking, we will book that one, experience, and later we will share with friends and relatives. Okay, strategy, e-tourism, technologies in e-tourism, benefits, and some statistics regarding e-tourism. Now we discussed about the e-bank, electronic bank. All banking transactions are done with the help of internet is called as a electronic. The types in e-banking are: one is ATMs. E-banking service are provided through ATMs, smart cards, home banking, and internet banking. Okay. E-commerce. In e-commerce, e-banking is a part and parcel. If there is no e-banking, the e-commerce is not increased to this level. Okay. E-banking helps a lot to e-commerce. E-banking was started way back 1980. 1994 comes in some it is introduced in 2099 or 98, 99, 2000. We experienced, I mean to say, my experience with electronic banking. Okay? Earlier, it is there in some other states or countries. Advantages, services, limitations, earlier read. Okay? E-advertisement we will discuss next class. Students, I take care.